service practices and offerings and getting to know your business. Will the MSP services help you as a business owner with future technology planning and give you a competitive edge? Right? So Dan, what do we mean by that when we ask that question? What sort of results do you want to hear back from the MSP when you talk about, their service practices and offerings and how they're getting to know the business?
Couple things. They should know your industry. Well, in a perfect scenario, the MSP you're working with should know your industry or very similar industries well enough to be able to have a pulse in that industry and anticipate things that you may need to spend money on or handle from a security standpoint in the future. Okay. So if you're in, say you own movie theaters and you have an MSP, and that MSP is sort of unfamiliar with how those movie theaters work and sort of unfamiliar with general point of sale systems and separating networks so they're PCI compliant. If they don't know those things, they may not know the right questions to ask to keep you safe on a future potential PCI audit, right? Or the opposite version of that, which is they may be able to ask questions that would help in a future PCI audit because they know the industry, they know the payment card industry. So that's the value that your MSP should bring, is they should know your industry and be able to help you budget and plan from a security standpoint and operational standpoint in your industry every year. And that's very, very valuable, but that's something that I would expect from your MSP. And that's a question to ask, how they do that. How do you budget? How do you know industry, things that are coming in industry? How do you keep up with the security of payment card industry? How do you do this? How do you do that? And they should have a reasonably good answer for all of those things.
And how do their products align with that, right? That's the thing
fair.
Is like, great, so you say all that stuff, but explain to me how your products work, right?
Yeah.
And if they're like, well, we just kind of sell you some IT, right? Like having the ability to expand into other products and solutions. If they offer a consulting line, if they offer additional security services as your company might be growing, if they offer the opportunity to, implement certain types of projects in order to make the solutions more effective or to help with your business. Those are things that you want to ask, right? Like, what's the alignment to the business and the processes and the service products that are being offered, I think is a fair question to ask.